Hi guys, it's me, Melissa. How are you? Hope everything is good with you. I'm going to do the Knight of Cups today for our tarot study. So here is the Knight of Cups. As you see, he's got the chalice in his hand. He's riding the beautiful white horse. There's the river. We have the mountains up here. Oh, let's see what else we have. We have fish on his robe. We have the wings on his helmet. And I think there's also wings on his back of his foot too. Yep. So that's the Knight. The Knight is the fire of the suit of water. His astrological association is Aquarius and Pisces. His key meaning is a proposal. This is a proud knight indeed. With his heroic helmet, topped with the wings of Hermes, Greek god of communication, he sits astride a dainty steed. Shining and poised, he is dressed more for appearance than warfare. As traditionally, knights all have a quest. This knight quest is love, signified by the two elements on this card. His outreached empty cup, symbol of his quest for the holy grail of love, and the river flowing through the valley, which signifies that he will follow the course of his feelings. The blue of his armor links with the meaning of truth, while the red fish design on his tunic denotes passion, along with faith. The card's element of fire, of the suit of water. Together, this combination makes for conflicting feelings. Fire and water cancel each other out. So the knight veers between bravado and ultra-sensitivity. His word may be engaging, but he may hesitate when it comes to action. Not the ideal qualities of a martial knight. In truth, we would rather have the cutting knight of swords or action hero, knight of wands, to protect us and defend the realm. The Knight of Cups characteristics are more in keeping with the idealized knight of Christian de Troyes medieval tale, when courtship followed strict rituals. Love was an impossible ideal, and often an unattainable lady, the subject of obsession, a far cry from real, requited relationships in earthly life. Such is our Knight of Cups, full of potential, loud with declarations, but will his words of love translate into a commitment? Knight of Page in tarot is generally regarded to as people or influences, whereas the other court cards are assumed to be people, the king and the queens. Let your intuition guide you towards the most appropriate meaning for the knight in a reading by working with the card's imagery first, then the written interpretation. As an influence, the Knight of Cups heralds an emotional time. You may be bewitched by a new love interest, enjoy more romance with an existing partner, and or sweet things that capture your imagination, beauty, nature, time away from work or your usual routine, or creative pursuits. New friends may enter the circle. As a person, if you're interpreting this card as a person, idealistic and dreamy, artistic and sensitive. This knight is a true romantic. His arrival in a reading shows a love prospect and even a proposal, which is wonderful if you have an established relationship. However, as a new love interest, tread carefully. This knight is an idealistic, and while wanting a relationship, finds it hard to articulate his true feelings. He may be stuck behind a persona of the perfect partner, gallant and generous, but unable to drop the act to let you see who he really is. While this is understandable in the early days of a romance, if the actions don't match the words of passion, take care. Don't be swept away just yet. If you're looking at this card as you in a reading, be open to real love. Judge not by appearance. As an influence, if you're looking at this card as an influence, if two or more knights fall close together in a reading, the meanings are as follows. 2 knights, friendship if upright, rivalry if both cards are reverse. 3 knights, men meeting up. 4 is lots of action, events speed up. The reverse meaning of this card. The knight reverse means disappointment. An offer that at first glance appeared perfect does not materialize, leaving you feeling confused and pushed out. As a person, the reverse knight is untrustworthy and unreliable. He is hooked on the chase, the romantic or sexual idea, but has no intention of going beyond the honeymoon phase of a relationship. He may also be looking for the thrill of a new romance elsewhere, continuing the cycle of manipulation. This card often appears in a reading to denote a lover who has intimacy and commitment issues. His behavior may be inconsistent and unpredictable, but when challenged, he may protest that this is not the case and try to deflect the problem onto you. It is, of course, best for you to step away, as the knight has little to offer other than ongoing drama. Okay, so that is one book. Okay, the Knight of Cups. You have substance, skill, and savvy. This puts you in a position to implement your ideas and forge your dreams into reality. You are inspired to take charge of your life. You have integrity and clear ideas about right and wrong. You live by high standards and feel others should too. Perfectionism and intense attention to detail is both hindered and helpful sometimes. So things to ask yourself if you get this card. Am I prepared for a new, exciting quest? How can I show more honor and respect? Is my integrity helping or hindering? Are my high standards reasonable and healthy? Am I ready to just put my dreams and thoughts into action? Some key words in the upright would be expectations, chivalry, superiority, idealism. The reverse would be boastful, strain, dominating, force. So the Knight of Cups says to you, your armor is gleaming because you have polished it to perfection. This armor symbolizes your skill, wisdom, and vision. You have every reason and resource to charge ahead with your dreams. Moving into the unknown does not intimidate you. Your innate sense of right and wrong is as accurate as a compass. Okay, the core meaning. You feel compelled to improve the world, and your chivalrous pursuits are admirable. You have high expectations of others, which can bring out the best in them. However, sometimes your overconfidence can make people feel inferior. You need no reason why the world shouldn't run as you see fit. In love, you and your mate is a knight in shining armor. Respect and honor are valued in the relationship. Working together to meet goals is key. In money, you are focused and capable of seeing your financial goals to fruition. You may have to cross into the unknown territory, but once you do, the money will flow. In your career, you have a vision for business and will stop at nothing to see it to reality. You have high standards and expect others to follow your lead. In family, family looks to you as a shining example. You run on a tight ship at home, and sometimes this is taxing to family members. In the long run, however, your enforcement of high standards will pay off. Take a drink here. Okay, the reverse meaning. Egotism is a major demon you struggle with. Overconfidence and boastfulness prohibit you from maintaining healthy relationships personally and professionally. Forcing your will can be abusive at times. You want love, but you push it away with your bullish demeanor. In love, you are totally lovable. You don't have to shove your worth down your partner's throat to get him or her to love you. Forceful or controlling behavior push a loved one away. In money, you got cocky with your investments and now you're feeling the sting of the consequences. You can salvage a monetary loss, but you will have to humble yourself. In career, you blew up at the office because others didn't comply to your demands. Rather than blame others for failure, look to yourself for answers. In family, a strained relationship with a family member makes you redouble your position. Inflexibility, certainty that you are right is making family members feel wrong. This brews feelings of resentment. So guys, that is the Knight of Cups. Now, I just want to say, when I read the court cards, the page, the knight, the king, and the queen, or the queen and the king, I read these as a person that is coming into your life or a person that is fulfilling your life. For 9 times out of 10, that's how I read the cards of the court cards. So I just want to throw that in there. So I hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys like the series. If you have any comments or questions regarding the series or anything that I may be able to help you with, please write a comment down below. Make sure you guys like these videos and keep on watching. A lot more to come. So sign up for those notifications so that when I upload a video, you guys will be aware of the upload. I do post the daily draws on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. These I usually post on Tuesday and Thursday and usually Saturday. Sometimes I'll throw another one in, whenever. But for most of the times, it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday I do the tarot. So I hope you guys like this. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. And I just lied about that. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, I do the postings. Daily draws every day, unless something is really pressing and I can't get to it. So make sure you guys watch for those daily draws also. And then I do odds and ends, on other days. So hope you guys like this. Make sure you keep on watching. Okay, guys, I love you.